In this video, ChatGPT and Gemini are going to compete to create one of the most iconic games of all time, and that is Mario Kart 64. This is the very first N64 game that I got as a kid, so it holds a very special place in my heart. Now here's the catch. ChatGPT and Gemini will only have 10 prompts each to build this game. I am giving both ChatGPT and Gemini the exact same prompt as well as our asset folder, which means there is zero excuse not to make a very good game. Bruh. This would not be a true Mario Kart 64 game without one of the most iconic maps of all time. And that is the only Rainbow Road. I jumped over to Sketchfab and I have found the perfect 3D model of Rainbow Road. I can't even explain how excited I am for this. This is going to be insane. To make sure that this is the best possible game, not only are we going to turn on thinking mode, we are going to turn on extended thinking mode. I want this to be so big brain. This is your chance to create the coolest possible Mario Kart 64 game. Now, in order for this challenge to be considered a success, there are 3 rules we need to follow. 1, each LLM only has 10 prompts to create the game. 2, I have to be able to complete 3 laps of Rainbow Road. And number 3, I have to come in first place because it's my game and I should win. I should win my own game. It is time to send the very first prompt to ChatGPT extended thinking mode. I'm hoping we get a really good first version of this game. Yo, ChatGPT is big braining this game so much. This might end up being the best game I've ever made. Ever. After what seemed like an hour, ChatGPT has given us the first version of the game. It thought for 24 minutes, which is crazy. That is longer than I've ever thought in my entire life. Yo, this is actually insane. It broke down the items really well and actually gave them all their different features. I have a really surprisingly good feeling about this first version. It actually took the photo that I gave it for the start. That's unreal. Okay, press enter to start. Okay, so right now the start button doesn't do anything, and pressing enter also doesn't do anything. Not the best start in the world, but okay. All right, so it's safe to say that the second prompt that we're going to have to give to ChatGPT is going to be to make it actually work. All right, there we have it. We've given ChatGPT its second prompt, which is basically just fixing the mistakes it made in the first prompt. Not great. All right, chat, we have the fixed version. Apparently, it was the overlay div had an issue. So easy fix. We're going to download the game, and we're going to hope that we have a good working version here. What is this? So basically this just doesn't work. Again, ChatGPT, the thing is, like, I want to like you and I want us to have a good working relationship here, but you always let me down. Even with extended thinking, you still can't figure it out. All right, I'm going to give ChatGPT a screenshot of what I'm seeing so that it can understand why it sucks. We have to start really hoping here because extended thinking so far hasn't done anything for us. And if I have to rebuild the entire game, then, I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it. After thinking for 13 minutes, ChatGPT has figured it out. It was obviously the dead menu issue. I don't know why we even presented this in the first place, but that's okay. I'm going to trust that you figured it out and we now have a good working game here. All right, sick. We have the exact same errors before. Going into our fourth prompt, I think we have to simplify things. Let's take away the whole character selection thing. Let's take away the starting menu. Let's focus on just a working game. So I feel like once we have a working game, then we can add the additional things afterwards. But for now, let's just have a working Rainbow Road game. All right, we have given it the fourth prompt. We're gonna say, let's just simplify things for now, right? Let's take away the menu. Right now, we just need to focus on having a working game because once the game works, we can build on top of it, right? That's my thought at least. I mean, because right now, we're not accomplishing absolutely anything right now. We have our latest version of the game. This is our race only build. So it should work. It should take away this whole menu issue that we've been experiencing. And in theory, the game should now work. This kind of looks like something. I can't start it. I can't do anything. I see a shell up here. So that I guess is kind of a start. All right. We are back into ChatGPT and we are about to give it its fifth prompt, which means we are halfway through this challenge and we still don't have a working game, we're gonna say, let's make this a single downloadable HTML file that I can run in the browser. Something easier, something we've seen ChatGPT do in the past. Here we are. We have the ultra simple version of it. I hope this actually works, because right now the game has been doing nothing. Do I just restart this challenge in its entirety? Because this is literally going nowhere. This is a terrible attempt at a game. Yeah, all right, we're halfway through our prompts. Game still doesn't work. We have sent ChatGPT its 6th prompt with the errors that have popped up, and I don't know. I am starting to lose confidence in this very quickly because there is nothing good happening thus far. All right, so good news. Turns out that screenshot is super clear and that this is going to be a very easy fix with no more issues at all. I want to be confident. I really do. At this point, I literally don't know what to say. ChatGPT, this is one of your all-time worst performances. I actually don't know what to do with you from here. All right, here's the plan. I figured out what we're gonna do. Rebuild the entire game. I think we have to make it as simple as humanly possible so that we at least get a working game. It's time to shine, ChatGPT. It is time to do something that will work. Hopefully, since this is now a single offline downloadable HTML, it's no longer using the assets, it's not creating a server. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this will actually work. Okay. Well, this already is better than anything we've seen so far. Oh, okay. That turning mechanic is going to be an absolute issue. There aren't any other people though. It's just kind of me driving, which I guess is also fine. It's nice that at least we have a somewhat working game. I'm not entirely sure what I should be giving to ChatGPT at this point to fix. We need to implement, as of right now, the camera. Okay, ChatGPT, I think I see what you're trying here. It does look more like a rainbow road. Nothing is happening. I can't move. Shift, space, respawn. Okay. This next prompt I think is super important because this is going to be the one in which we have to fix all the functionality. If you are going to do anything, if you are going to shine, if you are going to pop off and make me not regret all the hours I've spent on this video, now is honestly the time. All right, ChatGPT, let's see what you got here. You're not crazy. I never thought I was crazy. You're the one that built the game that didn't work. I didn't realize I was the crazy one here, but oh, okay. It is time to see what ChatGPT has been able to do with 9 prompts. Wait, is this an actual working Rainbow Road game? ChatGPT, have you finally stepped up? I mean, this is kind of a game in a way. I can see the question marks in advance, so I guess those are supposed to be my like mystery item boxes. Okay, so right off the bat, everyone gets to go up ahead of me and then they drive off the face of the world. You can see them up ahead just not being a part of the game. That's okay though. The turning is really broken, but I am able to pick up items and it looks like I am able to complete some laps. I have technically won. In a very loose, terrible way, this technically was able to complete all pieces of our challenge. So I guess that is a positive. And the good news is we still have 1 prompt left in order to turn this into the best possible game. So we're going to tell ChatGPT to pop off and build something so fun and so great. It is time to give ChatGPT its 10th and final prompt. Basically, our goal here is to tell it to pop off, make the game better. I don't know, make the characters look more fun, add some stuff. We have sent the final prompt to ChatGPT, telling it to pop off and build us the best possible game that it can. And while it's thinking, and we know it's going to take forever to think because that's just what ChatGPT does, we will jump over to Gemini and send it its very first prompt. We are now in Gemini, and we will be giving it its very first prompt. The exact same prompt that we provided to ChatGPT, we've put on Pro version. Okay, it's going to think longer, and it's going to code out and build the best possible game. I don't know what to expect from it, but I will be honest, I expect it to be better than ChatGPT. And now we must wait for Gemini to think, use its Pro big brain, and build us a very amazing version of Mario Kart 64. I feel good. I actually feel really confident about this one. I don't know why, but I really do. And I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised. Gemini has given us its first version of the game in record time. I have such high hopes for this, and I haven't even pressed start yet. It has the start menu, which is great. But do you see the flashing press enter to start? That gives me so much confidence. Let's press enter. Can I actually pick a character here? Okay, the green box isn't working great. Oh, this might actually work. Okay, we're gonna play as Bowser, who's my boy. Okay, this was so close to working. Okay. I have dropped the error that I saw on screen, could not load track, ensure local server is running and path is correct. I feel like we're so close to being able to put together a really great game here. All right, we are going to send this second prompt, and hopefully it's a really quick and easy fix, because as I said, I'm feeling crazy confident about Gemini's ability to build this game. I haven't received the specific error text from you. You're right, I gave you a picture instead. Okay, it adjusted the box a little bit. I mean, I can see the 4 here. Doesn't quite line up with the picture, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Let's go with Mario. Okay, the error I got says it cannot load the 3D model. So let me see, maybe I need to adjust where the assets are. We are back into Gemini, getting ready to give it its third prompt. As I said, it gave me an error saying that I could not load the 3D model. This is the model that we pulled up earlier that showed all of Rainbow Road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it this screenshot. I'm also going to give it the correct file path where I have it stored on my computer. And hopefully that's the fix. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I can definitely see that Rainbow Road is behind me. That's kind of a good start. Yeah, okay, so I'm not on the track at all, nor do I seem to be able to run into the track. So that's an issue, but it feels fixable, maybe. And this fourth prompt is going to be a very, very obvious one. It is going to be that we need to fix Rainbow Road because currently we do not drive on it. I feel like this is a very easy prompt because if we fix this, then we can actually see what's going on with the game. We are definitely not on the map. No, we are not. Status fell off, respawning. I know statuses fell off respawning. I can see that. Dear Gemini, I do not spawn on the race track. And let's just hope, because if it is able to have a spawn on the track and actually be able to drive around, then we have so much time. We have so many ways in which we can make this such a good game. But we need to be able to spawn on the track first. What the heck? Okay, kind of seems like, oh, no, we're off the map. So I'm definitely not on the map. Try that again. All right, Gemini, for your 6th prompt, we are actually going to have to cover the exact same thing we did last time. And that is that we do not spawn in the right spot. Now, I don't want to say that I'm angry because, I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. I expected more out of you. I have Pro version on, which I really thought, hey, you're a professional. You're going to do great things here. But we've been messing around trying to get me to spawn on the track this entire time. And I have higher expectations of you. I really do. This does not feel like I'm spawning on the track at all. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wait, what did I spawn on? What am I spawning on? I'm spawning on the... Wait, am I spawning on one of the stars? So we got to tell it to reorient the map and change maybe where my spawn point is. And that might be the fix. This is our 7th prompt, which means we are running out of options very, very fast. But now that we understand what the issue is, hopefully it's an easy fix. As long as I can drive around and actually see what it looks like on the track, pick up items, then we can make iterations from there. So hopefully this isn't too bad. This doesn't feel like it's a fix, but... Oh, we're so close to being on the... I feel like it's so... Okay. All right. Whoa, we're on the track. I fell off. Okay. We're on the track, which is a really good start because we were not on a track beforehand. Let's see if I can at least do a full lap here. Also, part of the problem is that these yellow walls don't actually work as walls, and so I can just drive right off the edge. Oh, here we go. This has to be the lap. This is the lap right here for sure. Oh, it didn't count it. Okay, oh, go back. So, okay, so I definitely was driving the wrong way. We know that for sure, but also it didn't count my lap. So let's get that fixed. Okay, so this is okay. We're in an okay spot. This is a core part of Mario Kart 64. All right, that is officially the 8th prompt that we have given to Gemini. This is a significant update. Okay, fair point. With these changes here, we're going to have a good working game, and then we can use our last 2 prompts to really, make it more fun and more aesthetically pleasing. What is going on here? Okay, I'm in first, at least. All right, I'm back on the map. Okay, these got to be the item things, I guess. My Ushru. All right, I don't really know what to do with this. This is wonky. I really hope that this is the working version. After this, there's literally only one prompt left for it to create a fun game, a game that is better than what we saw in ChatGPT so far, and we haven't even seen the final version of ChatGPT yet. So Gemini, you gotta do something here. You gotta do something. All right, Gemini, let's see what you have here. Select player. So it's changed the load screen, but that's okay. What is this? Okay. Okay, saying I'm in fourth seems inaccurate because I am definitely in first right now. I'm gonna stop, see if anyone passes me. I'm still in fourth. Okay, so these are my item boxes, and I use it and nothing happens. Okay, it's not terrible. Can I drive? I can drive off the edge as well. Okay, good to know. This now brings us to our 10th and final prompt for Gemini. Ooh, okay. I think we gotta tell it a few things to fix, but the main thing is we gotta tell it to pop off. There we have it. We have sent the 10th and final prompt to Gemini. It is now time to jump back into ChatGPT and see the final version of the game. Get ready, go. Wait, everyone already started without me. Okay, fell off. I know I fell off. How do I, wait, this is so chaotic. Oh, wow, the item was kind of sick though. I know I fell off. Oh, wait, no, I'm in first now. Guys, I'm winning. The turning mechanic in this is insane. You just kind of have to hit it and hope for the best. Got my star. Yo, guys, there's a real chance I'm gonna win here. Insane as this game is, it's somehow kind of fun. My mushroom boost, banana slip. Who's dropping all these bananas? I am the winner. Not only did I come in first place because I'm unreal, I did it in under a minute. That was something for sure. What this means though is that ChatGPT was able to successfully complete our challenge. It is now time to see the final version of Gemini's game and see if it's able to also complete our challenge. All right, Gemini, let's see what you got here. We have Rainbow Road 64 edition. I'll be honest, I kind of like the aesthetic here. It has a very, retro vibe to it. We're going to pick the one and only Mario. What is this chaos? I see scope. The driving mechanic is reversed. Left is right and right is left. Okay, I think I can kind of, what is, this is mayhem. Okay, I think I figured it out now. Okay, this is insane. I don't even know what's, like, am I winning? I don't even know. If I go slow, no. So you get stuck at this one point and then it just resets. This is insanely bad. The winner of this challenge is so unbelievably obvious. It is ChatGPT. Thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please comment, like, subscribe. We'll catch you next time.